Hello, it's Gordon here. Hope all is well with you. And today's Facebook Live I've called Beneath the Packaging. Because with my... Oh, that was an actual cough, by the way, not a pretend one. With my man flu that I've got going on at the moment, I'm dosed up with the tablets. And the tablet I normally take... Actually, that's back to front because I'm using the selfie camera. Beecham's cold and flu capsules. They're the ones that I take and they seem to work for me. And with most tablets, people find, or I certainly do, that once you find one that works for you, a brand or a make that works for you, you stick with that one. So I dose myself up with that a lot. And I was looking at buying some more the other day and I remembered my story with the Migraleave tablets that I have for my migraines. Now there's a big supply problem with Migraleave at the moment. And when I looked at the ingredients, I realised that Migraleave have got a pink tablet and a yellow tablet. For the yellow tablet, it's just paracetamol and codeine. So I could go and buy a cheap version that did exactly the same. So it occurred to me that when I was taking my Beecham's cold and flu, I wonder if there was a cheaper version that did the same. This has got in it paracetamol, caffeine, and phenylephrine. I don't know. I think that's how it's pronounced. It could be phenyllephrine. It could be phenylephrine or phenylephrine. One of the two anyway. And on the back, obviously they've got ingredients and side effects and dosage and on the back of any of these tablets. And it covers the breakdown of what it's got. Paracetamol 300 milligrams, caffeine 25 milligrams, and phenylephrine hydrochloride 3 milligrams. So that's the ingredients. And then look what I found on the shelf. Tesco own brand cold and flu, paracetamol, caffeine, phenylephrine. And on the back it's got the amounts. Paracetamol 300 grams, caffeine 25 grams, phenylephrine hydrochloride 5 milligrams, exactly the same. 16 in each. That one costs about £3.40, something in that region. That one costs 80p. So that's 4 times as expensive as that one, which is exactly the same. The only difference is the colours of the capsules. That one's red and white and that one's green and yellow, and obviously the name and the box. That one, not only has it got brand name on it, Beecham's, it's a fancier design. That one's just plain, isn't it? But it's an interesting goal achievement point, I thought, because particularly when it comes to, if you think about starting a goal and trying to achieve something, you might look at people who've already achieved that goal and are maybe at a high level in whatever field or niche that may be. And you think, oh, well, I can't compete with them. They've already done it. Well, hang on. Could it be that beneath the packaging, well, not could it be, it is, that beneath the packaging, they are exactly the same. So if you look at the world of entertainment, sport, movies, music, you get a lot of people who have been at the top, massive fame, massive fortune, who are hugely depressed and end up maybe suicide or alcoholics or all sorts of problems. And people say, I don't understand it. They've got fame and fortune. What have they got to be unhappy about? And it just goes to show that they're normal people and that often the packaging doesn't actually mean anything. It's about the fundamentals underneath. And to get to that top, to get to the high level, they had to operate on the basic fundamentals. And another point is, about the fundamentals is that, I forgot what the point was. A point about the fundamentals, yes. Get the fundamentals right, and you might end up, that isn't the only brand name out there either, by the way. So that's the plain fundamentals. That's the plain fundamentals with a fancy packaging, and there will be other fancy packagings out there. And also, you might think, oh, I'm not going to be able to compete with that. Well, you don't have to, do you? Because there's a space. There's a space underneath for someone else doing the fundamentals at a different level. And also, one of my goal achievement theories is to look at what other people are doing that you might want to attain to, and then reverse engineer to look at what they're doing, to look at the fundamentals that you can see in the various different examples, and then see if you're doing them. Because if they all have the same core fundamentals and you're not doing them, then your next step is to work out which of those fundamentals you need to be doing, and the very next step that you need to be doing to get the same fundamentals up and running that the examples have, that you look at as an ideal to aim towards. Does that make sense? The message, I'm thinking as I'm talking off the cuff as I do in these Facebook Live, that the message is sounding a bit bunged up there, a bit like me, but I hope you get the idea. Fascinating. And so next time you're buying a branded tablet, have a look at the ingredients, and then maybe have a look at some lower value price and appearance brands, and see if they do exactly the same for 25% of the price. Staggering. And it is an important goal achievement point about the fundamentals and about not letting competition put you off. So I hope all is well with you. Let me know what you think. And it's something I'm going to be covering in my Transform Your Life Now program, which you can see at transformyourlifenow.com. And this weekend I'll be doing a Facebook Live training there about my 8-step goal achievement formula, and how you can apply it specifically to your individual passions and goals and ambitions. So, signing off for now. I hope all is well with you. Wishing you health and happiness, and hopefully not bunged up like me. And I'll speak to you again soon.